Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Oral Communication class. Today, we will talk about Module 5, Communicative Strategy. Today, we will discuss what are the different types of communicative strategies, and this will be answered in Lesson 1. But first, what are communicative strategies? These are techniques on how to deal with difficulties encountered when communicating. Sometimes it's hard to begin and end a conversation, and even to keep it going. So these strategies will help us to overcome those difficulties in conveying intended message. Effective use of these strategies lead to communicative competence. According to Cohen in 1990, strategies must be used to start and maintain conversation. Knowing and applying grammar correctly is one of the essential strategies to maintain a conversation. Here are the 7 communicative strategies. We have nomination, restriction, turn-taking, topic control, topic shifting, repair, and termination. Let's try to understand each strategy. The first is nomination. Nomination is the ability of taking attention of the hearers and trying to commence or to begin or nominate or propose speakers' ideas in a conversation. When you employ this strategy, you try to open a topic with the people you are talking to. When opening a topic in a conversation, especially if it does not arise from a previous topic, you may start off with some news inquiries and announcements as they promise extended talk. When this strategy is used, the topic is introduced in a clear and truthful manner, stating only what is relevant to keep the interaction focused. For example, to start the lesson, we start with greeting. Hi students, welcome to oral communication class. How are you? So that's nomination. Second is restriction. When having a conversation with friends or in a classroom or in a meeting, typically you are given specific instructions that you must follow. These instructions confine and limit what you can say. So in communication, this refers to restriction. It is a strategy that constrains or restricts the response of the other person involved in a communication situation. And the listener is forced to respond only within a set of categories that is made by the speaker. For example, in a class discussion, your teacher asks you, or the teacher says, do you agree that communicative strategies are important? Yes or no? So that is restriction. You are being confined with the answer yes or no. The third strategy is turn taking. This refers to process by which people in a conversation decide who is to speak next. Knowing when to talk depends on nonverbal and verbal cues. This signal the next speaker that the previous speaker has finished the topic or the discussion has been exhausted and a new topic may be introduced. At the same time, this also means that others should be given opportunity to take turn. Turn-taking strategy uses either an informal approach, you just jump in and start talking, or a formal approach where you ask for permission to speak. For example, in a meeting, you may ask, may I have the floor please? Or for example, in our class discussion, while the teacher is discussing a lesson, you raise your hand, your virtual hand, and then he or she says that you are raising your hand, you are acknowledged, do you have anything to say? That is turn taking. The fourth is topic control. There are instances when a conversation is bound only to given issues. This covers how procedural formality and informality affects the development of topics in conversation. This only means that when a topic is initiated, it should be collaboratively developed by avoiding unnecessary interruptions and topic shifts. Make yourself actively involved in the conversation without overly dominating it by using minimal responses like, I agree, yes, go on, or you may also ask tag questions to clarify information briefly. And even nonverbal cues like laughing. Make yourself actively involved in the conversation without overly dominating it by using minimal responses. Like, for example, I agree. Yes, please go on. Or you may ask tag questions to clarify information briefly. That is topic control. The fifth is topic shifting. As the name suggests, it engages shifting or moving from one topic to another. It is where a topic ends and another begins. You may also use effective conversational transitions to indicate a shift. In a conversation, we use by the way. We use this strategy in some situations when we don't like the topic. For example, your friends are backstabbing your classmates and you feel uncomfortable of the communication situation. So you decided to shift the topic. So that is topic shifting. The sixth one is repair. When something is being repaired, something is damaged or broken. So this strategy refers to how a speaker address the problems in speaking, listening, and comprehending that they may encounter in a conversation. When miscommunication occurs, one can apply this strategy. It is overcoming communication breakdown to send more comprehensible messages. For example, when someone says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. That's not what I mean." That is repair. And and in a class orientation, when I say, "I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name," that's repair. And the last one is termination. This is when you end a conversation. It refers to practices of closing down a topic. It also uses verbal and nonverbal signals to end the interaction. During the face-to-face classes, we sometimes look at our watch or phone to signal that it is already time. And the usual way of ending is, "Thank you for listening. Hope to see you next week." That is termination. Again, these are the 7 types of communicative strategies. We have nomination, restriction, turn taking, topic control, topic shifting, repair, and termination. Thank you for listening.